Good morning, friends. I had no intention of vlogging today. I thought that I would want a nice long break from vlogging after Vlogmas. I took the weekend off from vlogging and I missed it. So we're back with some more vlogs. I don't know how often I'm gonna post vlogs here on my channel. Maybe just like once a week. Maybe I will do single day in the life videos. Maybe I will compile multiple days in a row. I don't know. I need to sit down and make a plan for 2021 in terms of my channel. I just know I felt like vlogging, so I picked up the camera. I think I need to get a new coffee maker, and obviously I need to clean this whole area. Like I said, deep cleaning of the kitchen coming soon, but it's starting to leak. I think I just noticed this going down the side of my cabinet, so I'm gonna look into a new Ninja machine. I really love the Ninja coffee bar. This is a single cup coffee maker, but it does not use K-cups. It just uses coffee grounds. And my husband's coffee grounds from this morning are still in there, so it's gross. But it's got like this filter basket, and you can just scoop your coffee and do single cups, which I love. But I think Ninja has a similar situation where you can do single cups of coffee or you can do a whole pot. During the week, the single cup is really nice because my husband and I get up at different times. He usually only has time for like 1 cup of coffee in the morning before he has to go. And I only drink 1 cup of coffee typically during the week, but on the weekends when he's home, he drinks coffee all day long, for one. He's a huge coffee fiend. And it would be nice just to brew a whole pot and not have to do multiple single cups. We also have this coffee maker, which probably seems a little bizarre to have 2 coffee makers side by side. This coffee maker is actually the coffee maker that stays at the camper typically. It is a single cup maker and it does K-cups. So it works really well for us at the camper. We don't have to worry about cans of coffee going stale. We can just do the individual K-cups because we're not there all the time. We're just there on weekends. So makes sense to have the K-cup machine. It's by Bunn. It's very old. We've had it for probably 10 years, but it still works great. So this typically stays at the camper, but in the wintertime, we have to bring it home because it houses water and it'll freeze. We winterized our camper. We won't go there until probably April. So it's here for now. We have been using it occasionally. I bought my husband some K-cups for Christmas just because it's easy, but overall we don't like using K-cups because A, they're super expensive. It's wasteful, like so much trash. And the coffee really just is not as good, I think. We like the donut shop coffee from Great Value. I left this can out so I could show you guys. And we buy their K-cups too, but the coffee's just, it's not quite the same. So we really like our single cup maker, but like I said, this one's starting to leak. It's been taped at the top where I dropped a mug on it and cracked it, so we've had it for a few years. We love it, but I think it's time to upgrade. So I'm going to do some research into coffee makers and see what I can find. I do like the Ninja brand, but I'm sure that there are other brands that do like both single cup and full pots, but don't necessarily need K-cups. Am I overthinking this? Probably. For right now though, this baby is going to give me a much needed jolt. So I'm going to make my coffee. Alright, so I filmed a couple of the videos I wanted to film, not quite all of them, but it's 1 o'clock already. I'm in the process of transferring a bunch of my files. The way that I handle my file management is all of my files that I use throughout the month get put into a temporary folder on my computer. That way I have access to them. And then at the end of the month, I transfer them all onto a hard drive. So all of my finished videos from December, any extra clips or anything like that, music, anything I downloaded, all moves here. I go back and forth about whether or not I need to keep the finished videos once they've been uploaded because they're on YouTube. But I don't know, I worry, I guess, that YouTube's gonna go away someday and that I won't have the videos, but then am I really gonna want to watch a budget video 20 years from now? Probably not. So I don't know, I hem and haw about it. I for sure want to keep my vlogs because I feel like that's like documenting life. For now, I'm just keeping everything, but inevitably when I run out of room on this drive, I will probably go through and delete a lot of the videos that I'm not going to want to look back on, but for now it's all going on there. This is a 2 terabyte drive, I believe. So this says it's got about 25 minutes, so I'm going to let that finish while I kind of tidy up my little planning area here. I've got stuff everywhere, and then I need to have lunch because it's 1 o'clock and I haven't really eaten much of anything today. Let me turn this around so you guys can see me. Why I am pointing you guys at that instead of at me, I don't know, but I haven't really eaten much today. I had a banana while I was kind of working on planning, and I had some cashews, but I haven't had like a real meal, so I need to make myself some lunch. I'm gonna do that while these files transfer, and then I'm gonna sit down and edit the videos that I filmed today and get those kind of scheduled and uploaded and scheduled. And then I've got a giant mess back here behind me. I still have to tackle the mess in the living room, so still lots to do today. That's probably going to take me straight through until dinner time. I kind of let everything go over the last couple of days, and now I'm regretting it because now I have to make up for those couple of lazy days and do everything in one day. But I'm going to get as much done as I can. This now says 17 minutes, so I better go make some lunch because if this finishes before I eat, I know that I will do this instead of eating, and that ain't good. The lunch today is kind of a weird combination. I've got a black bean burger. I just put a little bit of ketchup on there. I'm all out of mayo, which makes me so sad. I have a Velveeta cheese slice on there as well. This is like my favorite Weight Watchers friendly lunch right now. I love these black bean burgers from Morningstar. Yum. Got some grapes and some baby carrots. I'm doing this thing where I'm trying to eat up everything I have in my fridge, in my pantry, and my freezer before I do a big shop. So might have some weird combinations of things over the next couple of weeks, but I've got so much stuff and I just need to clean it out, save a little bit of money as well, and I think that's gonna work out really, really well. I need to do like a pantry inventory, freezer inventory, make out a list, really use things up. So I'm gonna go eat this. My files are almost done transferring, so then I'm gonna get to work on editing, and I'll check in with you guys probably when we're getting ready to clean up this living room, and I'll show you guys a little bit of that. Alright, you guys, I did it. I got a new coffee maker. I mentioned in an earlier clip of this vlog that I wanted a new coffee maker. I did a ton of research. The one that I actually was going to get was the same thing I had before, a Ninja, but it was a Ninja that would do a full cup of coffee or a full pot of coffee. I could not find it anywhere in store, so I decided on the Keurig. I have been pretty anti-Keurig because I didn't like the idea of having to use the K-Cups all the time. You can see we got a ton of K-Cups too to go with it. But the cool thing about this is, yes, it'll do a K-Cup if you put a K-Cup in here in the back, but it'll also do a full pot of coffee if you want. So you can use ground coffee or you can use a K-Cup. It's the best of both worlds. It is so beautiful sitting here on my counter. My husband's a little iffy about it. He's not sure he's in love with it, but I'm hoping that he will grow to enjoy it because I love the way it looks on the counter. I love that it has both features, so I can still use a K-Cup if I want to, or I can just do a single cup of coffee with the grounds, or I can do a full pot. It's got a carafe, which is nice, so it doesn't have a burner to keep the coffee hot. It's just a stainless steel carafe. I think there's going to be a learning curve with it. He's not in love with it right now, but I'm hoping it'll stick and we'll be able to use this for a good long time.